What's up, everybody? It's Kenny from Mag Shop. I'm here at Wolf's Custom Hobbies here in Miami. And let me tell you, they have an amazing car show going on with a display of the different products that they have and have available. So let me tell you, you're about to experience a whole new world of RC lowriding, RC hobbies, and a car show with some of the most amazing vehicles in South Florida. So come with me and let's go check this out. What's up, everybody? It's Mag Shop Kenny. I'm here with Alvaro Torres, Mr. 305, Mr. Tag 305, Tag 305. Alvaro, you have been in lowriding for so long, watching it go from cars to bikes to now the world of RCs. So how do you feel about this evolution of lowriding?
So, to be honest, we first started with model cars. So we're going back about 30-something years. Started off with model cars, worked at a hobby shop, went ahead and got into the real cars, loved the real cars, still love model cars, still love RC cars, Hot Wheels, anything. I'm just an automotive enthusiast. I love it. So when John, my buddy, came up with this idea of doing the hobby shop, and I said, I'm on board, let's do it. And now we're here. We love being part of this because we have our kids involved, our families involved, and there's friends as well involved, and we just love doing this whole thing and the unity that it has for the lowrider culture as well.
And let me tell you, Alvaro, if you've ever been to Miami and you're involved in the lowrider show and you don't know Alvaro, then you've never been to Miami, been in the lowrider shows. Alvaro, for you, you brought it up. You have your family involved in this. I've known you for many years. I've seen you bring people together and grow it. What do you think it's going to take to keep this movement strong? And you see that there's the passion that you have. Do you see that the younger group, the younger generation, are they having that? Are you seeing that build up?
So we are going to keep pushing to keep the culture and the passion alive for lowriding, for lowriders, and our younger generation is showing interest in it. So hopefully they'll have the same passion, and we'll just keep pushing and pushing so we all have a good time.
Awesome. Thank you for having me here today, Alvaro.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Juan, the owner and builder of the South Beach 63. Juan, you've been lowriding a very long time. Tell me, obviously it's the South Florida, it's South Beach, but what made you decide this is the car I'm building?
I mean, there really wasn't a decision. It's something that happens as you go along, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I started building the car, and as I got closer to time to paint the car and go forward with a theme, I just basically came up with it. Me and my friend Willie, he actually came up with the name South Beach 63. That wasn't my original thought, and since that's the name we're going with, because that's what he recommended to me, and I liked it, I went ahead with the theme as far as the colors and everything else to keep it real Miami, you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things. It wasn't a thought through thing. It just went ahead and did it.
Now let me tell you, I've known Juan for a very long time. Juan, you have children who are involved in lowriding as well. This is a family thing. Let's talk about that for a minute, because I don't think people realize how important the family part is to the lowriding culture. Having your family in it. Tell us about that, about the experiences you've had building with your family.
Oh, it's the best. I mean, my son has a 64 Impala that we're building now. My other 64 Impala that I built and I was riding around, I gave it to him when he was 16. Not a lot of 16-year-olds have 64 Impalas. He actually took it to school a few times and everything. I was against that, but anyway, he took it anyway. And ever since, Kenny remembers him. Since he was a baby, I would take him to every lowrider show in a stroller. So, he's 25 years old now, and he's got a 64 ragtop. I don't even have that, you know what I'm saying? So convertible. So we're building that right now, and he's heavily into it, which is what every father that lowrides anyway wants out of their kid. You know what I'm saying? You want your kid to follow in your footsteps, and build with him. And it's not the same thing as just have a car and then he has a car, but when you build the car together, that's what makes it really, really nice.
Absolutely. Juan, thank you for your time. Your car is beautiful. Keep building, brother. Keep the dream alive. Thank you. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Rene, who is the builder of Sangria. Let me tell you something. Sangria the 64 Impala is one of the most popular lowriders, RC cars in the United States. Renee, tell us about this build. Tell us about the influence of this build. I mean, here it is.
This build, I started like 2 years ago, and at that time it was the first one here in Miami. So at that time, a lot of people didn't understand why I was building it the way I was building it. But the reason behind it was just, you know, it was a new phase that was coming into South Florida, and I just wanted to shine some light to the city of Miami. You know, they were doing it in the West Coast, and I wanted to let them know we could do it out here also. So, you know, it was just, you know, little by little, it just grew and it became to what it is. It was, when I started out, I had no plans of this. You know, I would just want to enjoy it and make it into a replica of my real 64 Impala.
So that's what I was just going to get to. So Renee, you actually have a 64 Impala, and it's actually got a totally different color than this one. But let me tell you, you've been lowriding for quite some time. You have your kids. I see your kids got a remote control car. You have another one that you built for your son here. How long does it take to get this paintwork done, to get the ideas in production, the wheels? I mean, this has got to be quite an extensive process.
I mean, the more you do to it, the longer it takes. But what I motivate people to do, I'm glad it's gotten into such a big hobby. You know, it's grown from one car to 30 or 40 cars now, which I'm really proud of that because I contributed to that here in the East Coast. And I'm just real happy. You know, little the rims, you know, you start adding little things to it. And what I encourage people doing is do your dream car. You know, don't limit yourself to a stock car. Just keep let your imagination go and just keep on going and keep on going. And before you know it, you got something like this. You know?
And you come from a family of lowriders. Al Torres from Tag 305 is actually his uncle. You got your kids involved. How important is it for people to understand the family part of the lowrider culture?
Well, I mean, lowriding, like you said, my uncles got into my head since I was a 7th grader, since back in 1993. So it's just grown from that. You know, it's a seed that's blossomed throughout the years, and I'm spreading it to my kids because this is a real joy. You know, it's a great hobby for everyone. You know, I encourage all kids to pursue it.
So if you are into lowriding, if you're into RC cars, come down to the hobby shop, come to Miami. If you need a dope lowrider and some ideas, you want to hit up Renee, because let me tell you, he's got quite the creativity. He's got several of the cars here are his, built by him. And Renee, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing out, man.
Thanks a lot.
What's up, everybody? I'm here at Wolf's Custom Hobby Shop with the owner, John. John, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Thanks for putting on such an amazing show today. Tell everybody about what you got going on here. How did you get into the hobby world and the lowrider world? What's going on here?
Well, I went ahead ever since I was a child. You know, I was in RCs, and as an adult as well. So I started building my first RCs. I used to go to RC shops before and have them repair them. And then one day I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and get into it myself. And one day I just did. You know, I opened one up all by myself. I started working on them, and I fell in love. Once I saw what I could do with my talent, and actually when I applied myself when it came to doing these cars, I just fell in love. You know, something that made me happy, helped me feel accomplished. You know, and you know, I just decided to pursue my passion.
And let me ask you, not to cut you off, but to put on a show like this, to get involved like this, to do something for the community, that's got to come from the heart. Obviously, you got family here, so you seem like a family man.
Sure.
You know, how important is that part of what all this is about?
It's very important. You know, we have a lot of our family, not just from the blood, but also from the community as well. All of our, you know, friends that are in the RCs as well.
John,
you
whenever
know,
you guys are ready,
Al Torres with Tag Automotive. He also as well, you know, is my sponsor and my partner in this, who has helped me grow tremendously. Actually, I did my first show with Al at Hobby Slam, and from there on, elbow and elbow, me and Al went ahead and made this come together. So big shout out to Al Torres with Tag Automotive, and here we are. You know, I just finished this build yesterday.
Beautiful.
Yeah, fully custom from front to back. You know, and here we are. You know, me and Al, you know, making it happen and bringing people here to the community, just having fun, doing what we love.
And you do boats, cars, monster trucks, lowriders, everything. And anything you need, come down to Wolf's Custom Hobbies down in Miami. And you got an IG. Tell them about your IG. What's your IG?
Yes, IG is going to be at Wolf's Custom Hobbies 59, or also to TA Garage Miami.
All right.
Which is where you can find us at. Also too on Wolf's Custom Hobbies on Facebook as well.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for putting on the show. I wish you the best of luck with this. Anything I can do to help you out with, I definitely will, man.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, my time here today is done. I hope you guys had a great time. Thank you for joining me here in Miami at the Wolf's Custom Hobbies Shop Car Show. It's been a great day. Time to go home. You guys have a great weekend.